So we gotta be brief today. I only have short payout. So good to wake up like this. 14 minutes, cause I gotta clock in at 6:40. But you only need 2 minutes. After that, it's perversion and socialism, right? I'm kidding. I don't want to get political today. Please don't cancel me now. Please, please, please. I'm still at 11 subs, like, I got a long way to go. But yeah, today I have a nice topic for you. AI. He had to get on the bandwagon. So I want to speak about regulation specifically. One of our dear AI overlords, who is in the pole position with the launches of the biggest slappers like Sonnet, Opus, Fable, and my favorite yogurt brand, Mythos. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm eating literal yogurt that's godly AI. Certainly, here's a script for your next video. This guy keeps talking about AI regulation, and I want to get into it, what he means by regulation. So first, let me tell you a story. We all know him, is Dario Amodei, which translates for love of God. Like, love the name, really love the name. It's kind of antagonizing, not gonna lie. Am I actually recording this sound? No, I'm stupid. We gotta do this quick today. I only have 13 minutes. Because I was stupid and didn't realize I was recording for the first minute and a half. Mic was on, so you already got the nice joke, like the perversion and socialism line. It's great. Come on, guys. It's a great one to just leave it around and nuke any conversation that gets political. I'm sorry. Okay. Where were we? Yeah, we were talking about the great name, Dario Amodei, CEO of Open Anthropic. CEO of Open Anthropic. That's like the best. Oh God. I don't even know how that would work. And my computer decided to, hold on, shut up little thingy. It's gonna shut up in a few seconds, so you gotta just put up with it. If I had an AI server, that would be a bit louder, just for context, which I don't because I cannot. And that's part of what we'll get into today. No, seriously, guy. Little guy, you're going down. I'm shutting you down. Oh no, I just realized my script was back there. I keep doing this to myself, so guess I gotta, what do the cool kids call it? Raw dogging? Okay, I'm raw dogging the script. So this guy have the very firm stance on computer shut up. Great. Now the server is not shutting up. So there's always noise, even at 6 something in the morning. Could really use an AI server again. Gee, thanks for keeping the RAM prices high. That way I don't have to hear noise from a server in my office space. I'm so happy about it. Okay, I gotta stop faking the smiles and get to the video. I told you I don't have much time today. Like I'm talking about something that's urgent. I mean, kinda is. Again, this guy had a really firm stance against war, surveillance, and the use of AI in it, and lost a whole lot of money because of it. Like, I don't know if it was 200 million or something like that. So quite a huge sum. For 200 million, you could buy 2 Cristiano Ronaldos in their prime, which is great. Or like 128 gigs of RAM. Yeah, that's what it can buy in 2026. I'm not even lying. Okay, maybe in 2030, that's gonna be the price. If this keeps going up, like, that's what's gonna happen. But yeah, he had a really firm stance on AI and all that, with the use of surveillance, and war. He didn't like it. He got into a fight with you know who. That was great, but at the same time, is winning the AI race. Good, but he's asking about regulation, and I want to really know what he means by regulation. So does it make sense to ask about regulation when you're winning? It's like, let's stop here all developments of frontier AI model. Okay, that's one thing, which I think is investor pleasing. But there's the other part. He keeps talking about in these economic forums and all that, and I keep hearing the same theme. Local AI. Why? Well, just for some context, AI is always evolving. So even the same model, if you use it one day and the next one, it's gonna have a different result. There are a few reasons for it. The first one would be there's context spill. So basically, these GPUs from servers, they batch a bunch of requests together, prompts from other people, including yours, and the context kind of spills up. That's a bit of on the technical side. But yeah, that's why AI is not deterministic. Keep in mind, this is statistics, so it should be deterministic. And if you use like a clean server, everything, same prompt, same seed, because they're seeding in it and whatever, it's gonna give you basically the same result every time. But that doesn't happen, and that's part of the reason. The other part of the reason is they keep messing around with the model for 2 reasons. The first one is guardrails. They're always evolving the models, so that if you try to ask it for, let's say, create a bomb, make drugs, chemical recipes, trying to kill someone in a new and inventive way, they block you. That's good. I like that. I'm not opposed of that kind of regulation. And the second part is they can dumb down the models in whatever way they like to waste less resources on their side or spend less, so that the balance evens out a bit. So instead of spending too much per customer, they spend too much minus a little bit, because let's face it, they are knees down in debt. I mean, they're not knees down in debt, their investors are. And they want to cash out eventually with IPOs. You know how that goes. I don't even want to mess with that. It's just SpaceX IPO. It's everything I don't want to see in a stock market where I have my money in. But he keeps talking about local AI because local AI doesn't have these guardrails. You probably know you don't need as good hardware to run a local AI model instead of a frontier model like Fable, for example, which has, I think, 1.5 trillion parameters. So this is actual memory you have to put on your memory. And basically with a model like Qwen, which is a Chinese model, MiniMax, another Chinese model, GLM, another Chinese model, DeepSeek, another Chinese model. Okay, you kind of see where this has some appeal to cross-border international exchanges. There is a lot of China involved in these open weight models, which means you can just host them on your own. And frontier models, they're a bit heavier and they're a bit better because of that. Or a lot better in most cases. But sometimes you have to remember the fables and the opas and the sonnets of this life, they are general purpose models, so they work for everything. While a simpler model like Qwen works really well for programming and is shit at everything else. Which one do you think will be on par? A general purpose model with a big general purpose model, general purpose local AI model, just to clarify the first part of the example, or a purpose-built programming model against the beast that is an Opus 4.5, for example. It cuts it close. And guess what? One of them is free if you have one of these things named a computer with a lot of RAM, which you don't because the AI overlords bought all of it and now it's crazy expensive and you cannot host it locally. But let's pretend you do, because in a better world where this all calms down, I'm being of course too optimistic over here, I don't think the prices are coming down because of what I'm just gonna say. People have a larger incentive to host local models and basically flip the finger to these companies, which is great because at the end of the day, who actually wants to give their data to AI models, to AI companies in the cloud? Who actually wants to depend on the cloud? I certainly do not. I can actually show you, or not, because I don't want to mess with the camera, but I have 2 servers over there, 3 if you count the NAS. So I really am having none of it. I don't want it. Yet I have Claude Max for almost a year now. I've been using Claude Pro, all because of Claude Code. I do think programming is solved, but I don't think software engineering is solved. These are 2 different things, and we keep hearing about these jobs being gone. Actually, some of them are. I don't think it's just because of AI. It's just that the economy is a mess globally. So that's one. The second part is they need to appeal to their investors so that they get money. That's fine on their end. So they will tell you everything that they need just to sell, you know? And that's fine by them. You just gotta believe what you gotta believe. But if our metric is one-shotting thing, that's not really how building a product works. If it was, GTA 6 would have been out by now, right? And it's not. We have to wait until, oh, it's what, June? Cheeky way of checking the hours because I have little time. Yeah, 26th of June. GTA 6 is entering pre-order with a nice price, by the way. Nice price increase, Rockstar. Really good on your end. Is that because maybe you had to build 2 games? The one that got leaked and the one you're building now? I don't know, but wasn't nice. But again, that's not how it works in the real world. You don't just one-shot everything. You actually create multiple sessions because you need to be aware of context usage, you need to use the model to its best abilities, it cannot hallucinate as much as a one-shotted app, so it's a bit different. My first thing would be, don't get fooled by it. Second thing is, once the AI prices, the memory prices come down. What happened to my brain there? Well, it's early. I'm sorry about that. When the prices come down, people will want to switch to local AI because it's really that good right now. Like, I didn't expect to be happy with Gemma E4B for some tasks, yet I have given it detailed prompts to analyze websites, for example, and it works quite well for that. With a good agentic behavior, it doesn't hallucinate as much. Of course, not really that great, but there's hope there. So imagine what would it be if I could run a GPT OSS with 120 billion parameters, or a Gemma 27, I think it's 27B, when I wouldn't need these guys as much. I would need to give them my money. So that brings back the point to regulation of local AI. What I think he means by it, and this is the part that we should be really careful about which regulation we ask for, is that he basically wants to ban local AI so that he can have the whole cake and eat it too. And we, the customer, the product seen by these companies, because we are the product, we give them data. If data wasn't that important, then Meta wouldn't create a huge division just for giving the craziest example to train AI model. Do the math, it's really important for them. Otherwise also Claude Code, and I got baffled by that one. Claude Code in the middle of a session just prompted me to, do you want to give us your transcript so that we can improve your models? How about fuck off? Didn't I pay for this? If the prices are too low for you, well, that's your problem. That you're trying to make customer acquisitions. So that really is your problem. You want to build dependency before the bubble pops? I don't care. That really is on you. Don't ask questions like that. Ugh. I really think if these prices don't come down, we might as well just go farming, guys, because I really don't see myself using frontier cloud AI models for that long. Please, please, AI price. Please, local rent prices, please calm down. Okay, that's all I have for today. Be careful about what you wish for in terms of regulating AI. Leave a comment. I really want to know what you think.